is good, people? We're live. Went and looked at another 2 houses this morning. They weren't it. They weren't it. One was close. I mean, they were both close, I guess. But one was close if it wasn't for the neighbors. What's up, Kings? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Renee? Should be having a pretty chill stream. We're gonna do a little bit of drifting the van on this goofy map, and then maybe we'll switch over to doing a little bit of racing on BeamNG, maybe? Maybe. What's up, Fort? Bike Life? How's it going, guys? Matthew, Charlie, Kings, Ryan. What is good? Okay, do I got everything set up? Let's see. Uh-oh. Why do I not have any... Uh-oh. Why do I not have an RPM gauge? What is going on here? I have no RPM gauge. Bubba, thank you for the heart me. What's up, Trent? Dude, Trent, if I could find a property cheap enough down there, Texas is just barely too expensive. Texas is just barely out of my price range. There's been a couple things I've found in Texas that were like close to being the right price, right scenario. But overall, it's just a little bit too expensive in comparison of where I'm looking. But I do wonder if Texas would be the best move, just because of the drift scene down there. But looked at a couple more houses today in Kansas. What's up, Jilly? Chris, appreciate it. I don't know, I think it's glitched out. Like whenever you open a broken mod, sometimes it like just deletes your RPM gauge and stuff. I think that's what happened. I've been looking in Oklahoma. I think I'm like half hour from Oklahoma, maybe. I am Jilly. Yep. Jaden, thanks for the GG. Nah, Barry, I wouldn't say that. Hate that about Beam, I know. I don't know why it happened, though. I only loaded into the van, and I know the van mod isn't broken, so we'll see what happens here. What's up, Sean? What did I just touch that was loose? Oh, the shifter. Yep, Jilly, down in Kansas. I'm just staying in Kansas for as long as I can. I don't got any updates on the doctor scenario with my knee, so I have no reason. I mean, I have a couple packages up in Iowa for brand deals I need to film a video for. So I guess I kind of have a reason to head back up there, but I'm just going to drag it on as long as I can. It's so warm down here. It is so warm. Got a little Norris, check out the Disney party house. If it was like half the price, I'd be in. Well, actually, no. I'm pretty dead set. That's okay. So I went and looked at 2 houses today, and one of the 2 houses really reminded me that I really want something with a 2-car garage. Like I want something that's like a shop, very small shop, very modest guy, modest dreams going on here, but just more than a tiny 1-car garage. I looked at a couple houses. A couple houses with garages that were like, they were like the early 1900s 1-car garages, to where like, I don't even know if an E36 would even fit inside of them, let alone an E36 all tore apart with like engine pulled and shit. What's up, Victor? What's good, bro? Thanks for stopping in. Dude, I loved your stream last night. Was that last night? I think it was last night. Okay, sick. The mod is not broken. My wheel's not turned on. I am kind of tired. No good reason to be tired, to be honest. The whole house thing is just stressing me out. Dude, it was. Victor, your chat was going crazy. Your chat was going insane. I am testing out PXN products to be able to make a YouTube video review of them. I don't want to make a YouTube review without like at least 10 hours gameplay on them. Can't really get a good feel for it in one sesh, so I need a whole week or so of playing on each wheel and wheelbase to be able to... Okay, apparently my pedals just came unbolted. That's inconvenient. Okay. hopefully the bolt is still right here. The bolt is indeed not right here. There's one. I don't think this is the right bolt though. Okay, let's see. Is this the right bolt? Come on, please thread on. Please thread on. Thanks for the follow. Probably the first follower of the stream. Shit, I dropped the bolt. Or the nut. Oh, I found the right nut though. Look at that, it was meant to be. Dropping the one nut led me to finding the correct one. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. Sometimes you gotta drop the nut to find the right one. Now you just gotta get the nut to thread on. Come on, you motherfucker. Oh my god. I can't, my big dumb fingers can't fit in there. God, dude, I cannot wait for the day. Whew, there we go, I got it. I can't wait for the day that I have a drift car that's always broken. I have no idea how to fix it, and I'm just pissed off and frustrated in the garage about dropping nuts and bolts. I look forward to that stress. Kind of. Okay, we got our pedals bolted. Let's see, I got a glare on the screen from that. Oh shit, Drift Junkie. I think I saw you at Ski Beach. You most likely did. What's up, Savage? You very, very likely did. I have spent more hours of my life at Ski Beach than I ever should. What's up, Drift Junkie? How's the day, man? Mel, how's it going? How goes it, buddy? Goes pretty good. We're chilling. Kind of tired. Looked at 2 more houses this morning. Both of them are a bit more expensive than the previous ones I looked at. They're still comically cheap. Comically. Wait, Victor, you've only been drifting for 4 days? Tired of looking at houses yet? 100%. 100% sick of looking at houses already. I mean, it's fun, but yeah, I'm over it. Although it's good though, every house, dude, no way, Victor. How long have you had your rig? Did you do primarily racing prior? Oh god, it's too early for that shit, Zach. What's up, Ben? Your Instagram stories were funny. They were, I guess they were. I've been, you know why I'm tired right now? It's because I've had to use all of my possible energy that is within my body to not just be a crash out the past 2 days. Oh, no way, dude. Okay, you've done I still have never done iRacing. I mean, I have on other people's rigs temporarily. Like, just like doing like a practice race when I'm testing out a rig at somebody's, like at Denver Racing Sim. I played some iRacing, and then at Sim Coaches in Vegas I played some iRacing. Still never really played it though. DD, thanks for the follow. We're 1 follower away from 10 new follows this stream. Sniffer, maybe he is. Your dad, thanks for the follow. Rex, Enos, Chevy, Cobalt. I kind of fuck with Cobalts. This is the PXN VD6 with the CS wheel. I've done a mix of blue collar, white collar, and more recently done on social media full time. When I started, dude, Victor, you are killing it for being 8 days in. What the hell, bro? Why are you, dude, you just went straight to VDC or what? I mean, I guess I've met a few people that have done that. They just started right on Virtual Drift Comp. Dude, that shit's hard. I think I'd go R5. The VD6 feels really, really good. Oh, okay, Robbie. God damn it. Tomorrow, mark my words, I'm turning off the donut tire pops. Mark my words. I did BDC one day and then straight to VDC. That is very savage. What's good, Cody B? Cody in the chat. Sean saying what's good. Appreciate you guys pulling up, man. But yeah, I learned something. You know, every house I've went and looked at so far, I've learned one thing. I've learned one thing. Robbie, I appreciate the gifts, bro. How's it going, man? Oh. Petros, popping my tire. That was an easy save, though. Thank you for that thank you for that heart, me, Tyler. Appreciate it, man. How are you? We bought a R9. Very good, very good. I think R9 is like peak. I think if I were to build my own rig again, August, thanks, man. Owen, bro, thank you for all the medals. Owen and the GOAT, W-Mans, appreciate you. Learn, don't always trust your realtor. Yeah, bro. Definitely will be not having much trust in realtors from here moving forward. What's up, Arthur? Long time no see. Handsome man. But also, god damn it, Petros. I also learned with one of the houses I looked at today, it had a sick 2-car garage, like a detached shop with a wood-burning stove in it. Like an oversized 2-car garage. I want that really, and it had a really nice fenced-in backyard. I want both of those things really, really bad. Really, really bad. That one, Chris, thank you, bro. Biggest gift all stream so far. W-Man. W in the chat for that one, Chris. 1755. Thank you, sir. That roof was brand new, freshly remodeled. Yeah, right, bro. Oh, not one over. Okay, Petros. It ain't working, Petros. You can keep sending the 1 donuts, but they ain't gonna take me out. Honestly, this is one of the easiest corners to take me out on. Thankfully, I didn't have much speed coming into it. How long you holding that coffee? Probably until it's gone. There's only a few sips left. I should probably kill it sooner than later so I can get some sleep tonight. So I'm not all caffeinated all night. RD, thanks for the game controller. Somebody said sleep. It's 3:54 in the morning. What are you talking about, Willis? Yep, Silas. He said, is this set up in your van? It is. The old TDI was like 18 seconds. Dude, yeah, the Honda Accord 0 to 60. My E36 318i 0 to 60 was like 10 minutes. 0 to 60 in like a few business days. Granny Joe, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Granny Joe. How are you? How's the day? Thank you for pulling up. Silas, you can check out one of my most recently posted videos was a 60-second tour of the van. 60-second tour of the van. Tiago, I think I answered your question previously. I think you're the same person that was just asking that a minute ago. We're just going to pretend that Petros isn't popping my tire consistently. Not in the USA, that's right. It's 3:54 in the afternoon, that's right, brother. I think it is. Is that Central Time? Is that... Petros, thanks, dude. I do appreciate the gifts. Hope you have a good day, man. W Petros, WJRD, thank you, RD. Tiago, mix of white collar, blue collar, and more recently, social media. Can't stay tonight. Grilling ham and oh, Granny Joe, that sounds so freaking good. Granny Joe, thank you for all the thumbs up. I don't have any food in the van, so after stream I have to go to Wally World and I have to buy something and cook something tonight. I don't know what to eat. Honestly, that sounds kind of good. Maybe I'll do like a turkey and cheddar and then like some tomato soup. That sounds kind of sick. It's 5 EST. Okay, so it's going on 4 here. Aw, come on, John. Not Taco Bell. Not Taco Bell. Oscar was good, man. God damn it. RD. Granny Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the dinner suggestion too. That might be what I make. I might also make some sandwiches. Ramen with a boiled egg. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't fuck with ramen. I really don't. Like, I'll eat it as a struggle meal, but I'm not a fan. Like, some people actually like ramen, and sadly I really don't. It's just so salty. What's up, Dreadful? Welcome in, man. Bob, I am also in Kansas. Kansas gang. What's up, Lane? Make it a Class C. That's valid. Yeah, dude, there's plenty of toilet options in vans. If you want to deal with the chore of having a toilet in a van, there are plenty of options. That's actually, I think I just accepted a brand deal for a dry flush toilet. So we'll see how that thing goes. Made it into the servers? Dude, sick, Dreadful. Sick, dude. Are you trying to play right now? Oh, wait, are you in the server right now? I see somebody else is. Ice cream and Fruity Pebbles is what I've been living on because I haven't felt like cooking. No way, Wiggs. You can't be serious. I would die. I would die. Dude, I eat super clean. I eat 100% for substance, not for taste. I am very much... whenever I put things in my body, it's just to power my body. I'm looking for whole greens and protein, maybe some vegetable. I just recently have been trying to eat more vegetables. Not gonna lie, I haven't really fucked with vegetables much. I am in the server, not quite ready to ride yet. Dude, bet, Dreadful. Sick, dude. Thank you for joining in. That's super rad. I have fajitas. That sounds kind of good. I burnt myself out on fajitas a little. I mean, nah. I probably eat, out of like the 365 days in a year, I probably make and eat fajitas, like, let me think. If like almost once a month I eat fajitas for a week, what does that come out to? How many weeks are there in a year? Like 52? So 50 times 5, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. I think it's safe to say that I eat fajitas like over 200 days out of the year. No exaggeration. There's fruit and Fruity Pebbles. It's crazy work, Wiggs. Absolutely crazy work. Italo, hit the follow or hit the subscribe button, man. I eat clean but not vegetables. I never claimed I eat nutritious. You can eat very clean without eating vegetables. I do though. In the past year or two, I've really been eating a lot more veggies. That's like what I just finished my leftovers today. I made some ground turkey, some whole grain or whole wheat noodles, some broccoli, green peppers, and I forgot to put my peas and carrots in it. Those are still sitting in my fridge. David, thanks for the follow. Chat, what do I make for dinner tonight? Please throw some dinner suggestions out. You can't say tacos, you can't say pizza. That's all chat ever recommends is tacos and pizza. Yo habla poquito español. No comprende. Fajitas, lasagna, burgers. I don't know what that means. Pizza-shaped tacos. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I make pizza tonight, actually. All I had to do is read the word pizza. Now suddenly, maybe I'll make pizza. What is shawarma? Are you being serious? Spaghetti? Ooh, I haven't had spaghetti for a hot minute. I've been going to Aldi, low-budget store. Dude, my mom keeps hyping up Aldi, trying to tell me that I'll like Aldi's, that they have or Aldi's, that they have a bunch of healthy food at decent prices. Still haven't checked it out. You don't know what shawarma is? No, dude. Maori hangi? Is that also a real food? Are you guys trolling or not? Making ribs? Damn. Breakfast for dinner? Dude, Steve, that is actually what I was gonna do. The only food I have in the van right now is some turkey breakfast sausage. So I should just make that. And then I also have some bagels. So I should just make that and then put it on a bagel. Why are we lagging? Why are we lagging? You don't know what shawarma is? Nah, dude, I've never heard of that. Never ever have I heard of that. Making chicken tornadoes, bacon wrapped chicken breast. Ooh, what is shawarma? Okay, hold up. So you guys aren't trolling. What is that? Is that like Indian food or something? Eel says shawarma sounds good, whatever it is. Honestly, yeah, it does kind of sound good. You need to taste it. Is it Indian food? Thomas, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You were our 34th follower. 1 follow away from 35. Steak and eggs. I'm such a foodie. I love all different types of food. My ex also. Food is fuel. Yeah, food is nothing more than... I mean, that's not totally true. Oh, it's Arab food. I've never heard of that. It's a wrap with meat? Okay, kind of like a Euro kind of vibe? Or no, a wrap. It's wrapped bread with chicken inside? Okay, I fuck with that. That is right on page. Mel, I do, even though I view food as fuel, I used to be, when I first got diagnosed with pancreatitis, I went heavily into, well, for the first like year or so, I ate crazy clean. All I ate was chicken and rice. Chicken, rice, beans, and whole grains. Nothing else. But then, after about a year of that, okay, Nathan. After about a year of that, I mean, you can only do that for so long before you about to go crazy, right? So I ended up going down like a rabbit hole of like learning how to cook everything. What's good, Trent? You did. I went down a rabbit hole. Trent, thank you for the heart me. Nathan, god damn it. No thank you for the donuts. I went down a crazy rabbit hole of learning how to cook everything from scratch. Like I was making tater tots from scratch. Like I'd buy potatoes and shred them and then press them into a tater tot and freeze them. I was learning how to cook pretty much like anything, including baking and desserts, with no butter, no grease. I didn't have any butter or oil for like 2 or 3 years, like none. I didn't use butter to make like muffins. I didn't use butter to cook in a pan. I didn't use like cooking oil. I went crazy clean. You did, Trent. What's good, Trent? My most recent video I posted is actually about my whole power setup, solar and everything else. I wish I could find a way to add some more power, dude. I wish I could have 2 times the solar panels. It's just not really hashtag pank probs. Dude, no kidding. Trent, how are you doing, by the way? Have you been chilling with that? Has your pancreas been pancreasing as it should? Please explain why scratch. What is scratch? What do you mean? Oh, like I made tater tots from scratch, like as in like I just bought a potato and turned it into a tater tot instead of buying like a pre-made frozen processed one or anything else. What is pancreatitis? Just the pancreas don't work right. Essentially, the pancreas like creates digestive enzymes, I think is the words for it. Homemade, right, just homemade. Scratch means just homemade. Your pancreas makes digestive enzymes, and I believe that in general pancreatitis is, or at least for me it was, I don't know if it's a broad thing, but my pancreas made too many digestive enzymes, so then it would start digesting itself. It's no bueno. So yeah, and it basically it's just like alcohol and fatty foods is what can make it freak out. Inflammation of the pancreas, right. Dude, Big Brent, that's crazy work. Eddie, that's sick, bro. I appreciate it. I hope that you subscribed, man. Oh yeah, dude, I've never made noodles from scratch. That'd be super cool to make some spaghetti from scratch. I've never tried doing that. Yeah, the insulin, it makes insulin as well or something. It makes like I don't know. For having my bad pancreas dictate like the past like 10 years of my life, you'd think I would understand more what it does and what pancreatitis really means, but I just learned what I can and can't do and stuck to that. I learned what I can and can't eat and ran with it. I don't know what that means, Kelso. Which is better for van life, solar generator or battery powered system? Kind of the same thing. Same, but different. I mean, it is the same exact thing. All solar generators are just like a marketing gimmick. All a solar generator is a battery with an inverter attached to it. Because batteries hold power in either 12 volt, 24 volt, or rarely you'll see 48 volt battery setups on vans, but you will see them occasionally. And you need 120 volt power to be able to run normal things: coffee machines, TV, racing simulator, computer, microwave. So the inverter turns that DC, that direct current power, 12 volt, 24 volt, 48 volt DC, and it turns it into 120 volt AC, alternating current, and that. So a solar generator is basically just that. But it depends. It depends whether you should build your own system or go for like a pre-made solar generator battery bank deal. Depends on your wiring skills and what you're trying to do and how much power you need. Watch the video, you drift IRL, really good vid. So I got myself a G29, dude, sick, bro. That's so rad. Thank you for coming in and commenting that, man. That's super cool. Did you end up buying the house? Nah. I went and looked at 2 more houses this morning, though. One was pretty sick. I mean, it wasn't. The house sucked, but it had a sick shop in the back, and it had a sick backyard for Cassie the dog. It's just both neighbors on both sides of the house. Total crackhead scenario. There was like a pile of trash along both sides of like my fence line. If I were to buy that house, I'm not gonna. There was like trash piled a foot high on both sides of the house, on both different neighbors. They had a refrigerator laying in the backyard, full trap house vibe. So I might throw a low ball at those guys, because like, I already had a privacy fence. I had a sick shop in the back, a good 2-door garage shop with a wood-burning stove. So it had the things I was after, and you can hope that the people living next door get evicted or some shit. But I don't know. Damn, Michelle, I've never heard of that. What time is it? What's up, Monty? It is, I think it's about 4 p.m. Can somebody confirm what time it is in Kansas right now? CST? Nah, Easton. Nah. We got some good old coffee from Pete's Truck Stop. I don't drink. Once again, back to the pancreas thing. I can't drink because my pancreas is no bueno. It is no bueno. Which, ironically, I'm not supposed to have coffee because of that either. Do you have to take Creon capsules every time you eat because of chronic pancreatitis? Fred, that's what the doctor told me I'd have to do. But them doctors are bitches and they don't know shit about nothing. I'm just kidding. Very thankful for doctors. They have low-key saved my life a couple times already from having a gnarly blood clot in my shoulder and the lung. A nasty allergic reaction. I fried my shoulder riding dirt bikes, and doctors fix that right up. I got love for doctors. But no, they did tell me I'd have to, every meal for the rest of my life, I'd have to take a pill before I can eat anything, essentially. Forever. I was like 20 years old. I was actually younger than that. I think I was 19. Maybe not. I don't know. Something like that. They told me for the rest of my life, every meal you ever eat, you're going to have to take this pill. And the pills are like $1 to $2 a piece. I'm like, okay, so if I eat 3 times a day, 365 days a year, and they're $2 a piece, it's like almost $1,000 a year for the next 50 years of my life. Yeah, blood clot in the lung, no bueno. That thing, I've just ignored that. It's still in there. I still have a blood clot in my lung, supposedly. I just got a new doctor to try to figure out to get surgery on my knee because I fried it riding dirt bikes. And same thing as the shoulder. Kids don't ride dirt bikes. Terrible addiction. And the doctor, or my new like primary care doc, was like tripping on the idea of the blood clot in my lung. I'm like, bro, I don't care about that. Please just make my knee better. I just want to be able to ride dirt bikes again. Dang, DMB. DMB, dude, take that seriously, man. Eat healthy. Eat healthy, don't touch alcohol for the rest of your life. I know that's kind of dramatic sounding, but Lock in, bro. Lock in. You got this. Low-key health issues just push you to be healthier, you know? Depending on what it is, of course, but something like pancreatitis, it's just the world giving you a nudge, being like, bro, you gotta lock in. Put the fucking junk food down. Don't be dumb on dirt bikes. That's right, kids. That's the piece of experience. That's the piece of advice you're gonna get today. Are you outside or the thing you're in outside? Braden, I get this question pretty commonly, and I just want to understand. What do you mean? What do you see that makes you ask that question? I don't mean to sound like a dick asking that or anything. I get that question all the time, and I just want to wrap my head around what is happening there. Smokey, what do you have? Do you have pancreas issues as well? I had DVT quick line. Oh my god, septosis. Ooh, Trey, that's a gnarly list of stuff, bro. Was your pancreatic caused by gallstones? No, I don't think so. They couldn't find any reason why my pancreas was goofed. It was the typical doctor experience of spend thousands of dollars for them to be like, I don't know, here's a pill that you have to take every day for the rest of your life. We don't know why or what happened, or we don't know if it's gonna get worse, better, or why it happened. But we'll sell you pills until the day you die. And that's a final solution. Which it turned out, dude, I said to lock in. I had to do my own research. I spent countless hours researching nutrition for pancreas issues. And I have low-key self-cured my chronic pancreatitis. I still have it, but... Somebody says, bro, just answer the question. Stop acting like a dick. He asked me if I was outside. He asked me if it was outside. What does that mean? You can see, are you guys looking at the same, are we all looking at the same camera view? I just want to understand what that means. The battery is at 93%. Barthemu, what's good, bro? Carolyn, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's the day, people? How's the day? We're chilling, dude. Pretty chill stream today. We already made it down to the bottom of the mountain, and we're about to make it all the way back up to the top in one run. What do you think of that? Harley the Transit, kid. What's that all about? You fuck with transits or what? You found the right stream, bro. No way somebody with the username Harley the Transit kid just stumbled across this stream of a guy drifting a transit inside of a transit. So he says, I understand his question. It's simple. I don't know if I can. I've heard pancreas is pretty rough. Looks like you're managing it pretty well. Yeah, Trey. Pancreas issues can be pretty gnarly. They were. It was probably a year or two of my life was very miserable learning how to manage my pancreas issues. Oh, interesting. Yeah, dude. Yep, nope. I haven't eaten red meat in like 5 years. I haven't eaten anything deep fried at all in over 5 years. I haven't donuts, fucking cheese. I didn't eat cheese for like 2 years at all because that was a very fatty substance. Yeah, I'm super locked in on the diet. I mean, I slip up, don't get me wrong. I have pizza every once in a while. I have a slice of pizza. But like even that, when I say I have pizza, I cook it myself. I use whole grain bread. I do minimal cheese. I use turkey instead of beef or pork. Who did that?
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Woo! Dude, damn it. That was a beautiful run. We made it all the way to the bottom and all the way back to the top. Not back to the top, but damn near back to the top. Dude, you don't even have a username. Thank you so much for the galaxy. No name for the galaxy. Do you have I don't have a ton of car options on this server. I have some trucks. Do you happen to like trucks? We have a truck. We have a limo. We can paint the... Thank you, bro. I appreciate that a ton, man. W's for the galaxy. First big gifter of the stream. Very likely will be the biggest gifter all stream. I can change the color of the van for you. We can put a wrap on it. We can drive a second-gen Dodge, a Chevy Cat-Eye, a limo. What else? Welcome for the sub. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Trinity says, bro, what? I don't you a chain. Love the content. Bro, thank you so much. W freaking man. W's in the chat. There's 500 viewers. Not one person said W for the galaxy. Let's get some love in the chat. Homie just sent the biggest gift I will likely get all stream. J.A. with the donut. Oh, easy takeout. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Crossy. Thank you, Smokey. Smokey, thanks for hanging out, by the way. I see you hanging in here for a little while. Always appreciate the viewers. Thank you for the W's, guys. Thank you so much for the Galaxy, bro. Heavy work right there. Heavy work. What was your symptoms? Made you realize something was wrong? I had my first pancreatitis attack or pancreatic episode or whatever you'd call that when I was like 18 or something like that. It's super gnarly. They say that the pain is very... I don't know how they measure pain. Apparently we can measure pain somehow, like by some... W Gifter, for real, man. Apparently doctors can like measure pain in some way, shape, or form. Like they can... like a level of pain, they can put a number on it somehow. Supposedly, pancreatitis is very comparable to giving birth on the scale of pain. So it's not like you have like some small symptoms that you like feel like, oh, something doesn't feel right. It's like I woke up one morning after I drank one beer, had half a bag of Doritos and some other junk food, hanging out with my friends, and I literally felt like I was dying for a day and a half. I was puking for like a day straight. It was pretty gnarly. Pancreas issues can be super gnarly. So I had that one bad bout of issues, and then a few years later I had another one, and that's when I really locked in. I was like, oh shit, bro, with the 60 roses then too. W man. Oh, over the edge we go. Carolyn, thank you very much. Or wait, he said, wait, who is he? Let's see. Oh, dude, the gifter. You have a good night. Just happened to pop in. Thank you so much, bro. W no name. W no name, man. Feel free to pull back up. No pressure on it. Whoa, we got a blacked out tinted demon. Thank you so much for the bronze medal. We got a blacked out tinted windows Ultima pulling up right beside me. Am I about to get robbed? Thank you for the heart me. Good day from Australia, Josh. Appreciate you pulling up, dog. Thank you for the heart me. Or thank you for the donut. Sorry. Why not drive your real van instead? Costs money. Can't do this in a real van. Of course, have a good night. Thank you, bro. You too. Yeah, dude, feel free to pull up whenever. Appreciate you pulling up. Where are you watching from? Well, I guess have a good day, dude. I don't mean to hold you. Okay. Who's popping tires? Josh, popping tires all the way from Australia. What's good, low life? What's good, player? Welcome in. Compare VD. I haven't used an R5, so I can't like directly compare it, but I have used an R3, an R9, and an R12, so very similar. The VD6 is really good. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love Moza was one of the first brands to trust me. Moza was one of the very first brands to send me some free shit when I was a nobody. So I got a lot of, and they've continued to show support years later down the road. They don't pay me or anything, but oh my god, dude, there's somebody driving erratically as fuck in the parking lot. What the hell is this guy doing? What the fuck was that maneuver? Some guy in a truck just came in all aggressively, stopped all aggressively, threw it in reverse, and then did a reverse donut around the van. From Texas? Dude, let's go. I've been dreaming of moving to Texas. What's up, Justin? We have a van tour. My second to most recent posted short video is a van tour. If you're curious about the rig, check her out. But yeah, Cass 8. I would love to be in Texas. It's just a little too expensive. Just a tiny bit too expensive. Maybe not. Maybe I can still find the right. And it's just a little too far away from my family. Texas is sick because it has a huge drift scene. If you'd like to join you guys can absolutely join up, play with. Patreon link on the bio. Hundreds of dollars of paid mods you can get access to for $5. Braden, let's go. Okay, he upgraded. Dude, he upgraded from no name to Braden. W frickin' Braden, dude, coming through with the fat gift. Definitely need a tour on your van. Check it out, man. Just posted the video yesterday of a short van tour. My dog might start barking very soon. That dude that drove in all aggressively and did a weird reverse donut through the grass around the van freaked her out. Rightfully so. Nope. Can you please fall off? If you hang out long enough. Depends what town you're going to. Houston's expensive. small counties is good. Yeah, there's been a few places I've seen North Texas that were, I mean, they're cheaper. I'm looking for like an unbelievably cheap house currently. Anyways, good night, Dan. Let's check right in. Heading back from school. Dude, have a good rest of the night. Thank you for pulling up. W. Braden with the Galaxy. Man's coming through, dropping the fat gifts on us. How do you have electricity? I forgot to post that video on YouTube. That was my most recently posted video on TikTok, is how do I have it. What's good, SS? What happens if you fall off? Game over. I know it's like take pills for rest of life. Ooh, I have Tourette's syndrome. Whoa. Ooh, fibromyalgia is gnarly, dude. Dan, you're strong dude. That's gnarly. I had a friend who had Tourette's. I mean, an internet friend. What's his tag? Ah, shoot. I don't remember. He's a BMX rider. He does a lot of sick flatland maneuvers, and his Tourette's seems pretty gnarly. Like whenever he does talking videos, what do you call it? What do you call when you have like a tick? His ticks for his Tourette's were pretty gnarly. Whenever he tried talking to the camera, he'd just say the F word like every 2 seconds. Most of his ticks came from South Park, which was kind of cool. I mean, it wasn't. I shouldn't say it's cool, but like, it is kind of cool. So he'd say like he had like a lot of like South Park punchlines that he'd say, like a lot of like stuff from South, which is bad because South Park is so, they say gnarly stuff. But he loves South Park. That's why he had ticks from there. That's like one of his big outlets or whatever. And it's interesting because he whenever he talks to the camera, it's like he says the F word in between like every 2 words or so. You swear a lot. It seems that's kind of the thing, right? Like with Tourette's, generally, like your tick wants you to say the most outrageous shit possible. Hold up. My pedals are being really squeaky. But it's so cool because when he gets on the BMX bike and he starts doing some super technical flatland riding, his ticks straight up disappear. Because he's so focused on balancing on his bike, and he talks about it a lot. Because he's so focused on balancing on his bike, it's like there's not enough free space in his mind to be able to tick. It's like 100% of his brain power is like locked in on thinking about, balancing and not falling and getting hurt, which is super sick. That's what I thought it was so neat. So we've been internet friends for, I don't know, 3 years, I don't know, something like that. Good few years. Okay, I gotta open a couple windows in here. The sun just came out. It got nice out. Why couldn't it have been this nice before stream? I'd have loved to take the dog on a bike ride before stream, but it was kind of cloudy and dreary out. What's up from Mexico? What's good, bro? ¿Cómo estás? I haven't paid for any of the wheels. I bought all my solar gear like 5 years ago on Black Friday. I sold everything I had to build the van, and I live a very, very frugal life. I go out to eat maybe once a year, more like once every 2 years or some shit. I eat the cheapest foods possible. I live a very, very frugal life. I ain't spending money on shit. I ain't buying I wear fucking, like right now I'm rocking, and I used to wear Vans all the time. Why pay $65 for a pair of Vans shoes when you can go to Walmart? What are they called? What's the old skate brand? What are these things? Airwalks. You can buy Airwalks. They look and feel identical to Vans. They're $30, half the price. So I'm a cheap ass. Being a cheap ass is cool. I mean, like buying expensive clothes and shoes and shit's cool in its own way too, but being a cheap ass is very underrated. There's something cool in having confidence and not feeling like you gotta prove something to everybody by buying the newest, coolest tech and shoes and all that bullshit. I mean, it's cool too, don't get me wrong, I like to splurge. I love techie stuff. I love nice things as well. As you can see, I mean, I do love techie stuff. That's one of my soft spots, is cars and tech. So sim racing is a easy one. The worst is when there's kids around. Ah, dang, Dan. Yep. That'd be tough, man. Haven't bought Carolyn, have you been? Were you I could see that. Were you an expensive did you go through like an expensive handbag phase? Like, did you ever have like, I don't even know, like what, Chanel or Gucci or I don't even know. Is there a difference between driving in game or in real life? No way, Carolyn. You've had Louis V bags. I can totally see that. 100% I can see that. That's the way I am too, dude. W man, Smokey. Dude, Frugal lifestyle is cool. I don't know if they still make the same, but Airwalk was always better than Vans anyways. Dude, preach, Joseph. Yeah, dude, go to Walmart. Airwalk has some really sick shoes at Walmart for $30. Freddie, yes, the E39 video. Baller, dude. Super fire. I'm hella jealous of that. Oh, we're going over the edge. No, we aren't. W save. W save. Holy crap. That was a close call. Okay, hold up. Should I go open the windows real quick? I'm gonna open the windows real quick. We gotta get some fresh air rolling through this bitch. Let's get some fresh air up in here. Come on, Cass. Hi, baby. I love my dog. She is such a dog. Oh, come on. Who pushed me off the edge? Moss K. What's that mean? What's that mean, Raphael? It's a shame I like fashion. Damn, it's not a cheap interest. You love bags too. Let me try to wrap my head around that. That's what Carolyn was just saying too. Carolyn's like our only female TikTok viewer. She was also just saying that she used to have a soft spot for bags. Let me try to like think. How can I compare that to something as a man? Sean, what is good, bro? Who's popping my tires? Ja? J-A? Cool it. Cool it. I don't know. Hats? No. Because a hat is $25 and a fancy bag is like fucking what? $400? Louis V bags cost a minimum of $1,000 nowadays? Hell no. I don't know. Okay, who did that? Sawaf? Come on, bro. Dude, with the looks of Sawaf's profile picture, we might not have a non-popped tire for a while. Bro, I just know bro got money to be popping tires. I don't know. I can't think of anything like a bag that... All the things that I am okay with overspending on come like... God dang it. This is not good. See, we can save it, though. Maybe? Yep. Swap. I don't know. The things that I'm cool with overspending on... They have like futures and like they can do things like differently than the cheap models can't, like electric dirt bikes per se, or dirt bikes in general. I'm okay with overspending, going for like a name brand E-Ride Pro 2.0 SS rather than like a cheaper China-made model or like a Suron you can find used for cheaper, but like they have less power and they're less fast. And like a bag, at the end of the day, like a bag, like whether it's a $20 bag or a $200 or $2,000 bag, you can still fit the same amount of shit into it. Swap. Chill, bro. Chill. Popping tires left and right. I do get it, though. Like, just like the whole... It's nice to have nice things, right? It's cool to have things that you're proud of and, like, that make you feel stoked. So I do get it. But as a guy, I also kind of don't. There's gotta be something like... I mean, just like steering wheels. That's like, I have a lot of people come in the stream. God damn it, Swap. Ethan, thank you for the GG. Kind of like steering wheels. There's not a huge, like... There's some steering wheels that I have that are like, they don't serve any different purpose. They do the exact same shit. Like, a lot of the wheels are vastly different, right? Like, it's obvious. Like, an F1 wheel compared to a round wheel. Completely different purposes. But, like, the RS wheel, I don't have it up front, but I have a Moza RS and a Moza CS wheel. And, like for a female or somebody who's not into sim racing or cars or anything like that, you would look at them and there'd be zero difference. You'd be like, it's the exact same. But this one has carbon fiber accents, it has backlit buttons, it has 2 extra paddles. I can't explain bags, but I'm a girl. I carry so much stuff around to add accessory. I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, you're gonna have the bag. You only need to have one bag, and you're gonna have it everywhere you go. So, like, you get your money's worth out of it because you use it so much. Yeah. I can't think. I'm trying so hard to think of something that I could compare that to that, like, even BMX parts back in the day. No, okay, I get it. What's up, Haas Strong? How are you, man? Freddie, have a great night. Thank you for pulling up. Ariel, how are you? Lane, how's it going? Stacy, was good. I do get it. When I rode BMX, I bought a set of 1 of 200. They only made 200 of these profile mini hubs. Extremely limited edition run hubs. It was a profile... Swath, popping my tires. It was a Profile and S&M collab, which are like the 2 American-made high-end BMX parts, and those are like my 2 favorite brands. And they did a collab where they made a hub set with the S&M Profile, made a hub set with the S&M shield pattern on it. And I may or may not have spent $1,000 on some BMX wheels that were like 10 years old, that did the exact same thing as another BMX. They're actually less useful than other BMX wheels that are cheaper, because, god dang it, those hubs are built to be like dirt jump and park riding wheels, and I ride street, meaning that like they're very easily to be broken with my style of riding. But I just wanted them. It was the shiny effect. It was like I sit on this BMX bike for like 3 to 12 hours a day, almost every day. Like, I want to be able to look down at my wheels and be proud of them, just because they look cool. Whoa, wait, what are we talking about with Tyler? Tyler, what's good? What's Carolyn talking about? Yo, what's up, Kevin? Just saying hi, got a lot to do. Dude, love you, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Hope you're having a good day, Kevin. Appreciate you stopping in. If you do hop on in the next, in about an hour from now, Kevin, if you're trying to do just like a couple of laps in GT3 about a little over 1 hour from right now, feel free to pop back in, let me know. No pressure on it, dude, especially if you're busy. The subscribe button hides your eyes and forehead. Damn, are you for real? We have that issue on TikTok pretty often as well. Carolyn usually lets me know if it's really bad. Let's see, can I see my own stream? No, I can't see my own stream. Bro, it related to what he was saying. It's the only time I've said that. Wait. Damn it, dude. I missed what Tyler is talking about, and Carolyn. Damn it, I went right over the edge. That's my bad. Do you mind adding the pedals UI? I should, to show you guys what's going on. I also have wanted to add a... Oh, Tyler's in. No way. I've also wanted to add a pedal cam. Whenever I get a house and a real rig, I almost for sure will be adding a pedal cam to the setup. What's up, King Warbear? I see you sneaking in, player. Here. I'll give it like a 1 second attempt to see if I can find the pedal thing really easily. Okay, it's right there. We'll do that. What do you guys think? Should put that. Can you guys see it if I put it right there? Is that on camera? Okay, there you go. You guys see that on the bottom of the screen? The left pedal is my clutch. That's showing how far my clutch is pushed in. The middle one's the brake, and then the green one obviously is the throttle. So now you guys can see what I'm doing with my feet while I'm drifting. Like right now it's full throttle. Right now we're doing a little bit of left foot braking while still full throttle. You guys get the picture right there. I just did a clutch dump, clutch dump, clutch dump. My dad always taught me it's not about the quality, it's about the quality, not the quantity. I won't just buy something that's expensive. I genuinely want good quality. See, I do get that. I do get that. Carolyn says, wait, Dan, are you married? Can you imagine? That'd be the craziest random lore drop. What if I secretly was married and just like had like 2 kids? What does full throttle and braking do? It's called left foot braking. It can do a lot of things, but in particular it kind of just like stretches out your drift, maybe. Chillix, appreciate it, man. Dude, I've been streaming on and off full time for almost 5 years. I pretty much have no moderators on my streams as well. I've really learned how to just manage. If you're chill, dude, like the universe, I don't know, on some trippy hippie shit, you attract what you put out. So like there are some people that you go into their streams and like 50% of the comments are like negative and troll comments and such, and it's just you attract what you put out. We're chilling. Sometimes chilling. I treat you guys with respect, and it's generally returned. Every once in a while we have a strange character come in freaking out about something, but yeah, I appreciate it. We got a super cool community. Appreciate everybody being in here and hanging out, being chill. 360, I mean, we could do that. 92% on the solar power. It is a BeamNG server. It is paid though. $5, but you get hundreds of dollars of paid mods. Buy once, cry once in the world of RC. Yep, I say that about sim racing too. There's a fine line with sim racing for underspending and overspending. There's a pretty fine line. Get deleted? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I hope to be making some more drifting in real life content soon. I really want to, next year, I want to go to Vegas, and you can go to the Vegas Speedway and rent a Lamborghini, an SVJ, like 600 horsepower Lambo, and I want to film a video identical to the video that I filmed last year. Does sim drifting teach you how to drift in real life? Zach, thank you for the gifts. I want to film a video, does sim racing teach you how to race in real life? And go rent a Lambo and see if I can't send that shit into a wall at 150 miles an hour. Hopefully not, but it's an option. Definitely gonna have to do lots of racing practice. Not gonna lie, Unk is not good at racing. I only have drift skills. We all fam in the club. The game is BeamNG. If somebody wants to type it out for me on YouTube, appreciate it. Should visit South Africa, dude. Maybe someday. We get a lot of love from South Africa. I'm surprised how heavy of a car scene you guys have. I would love to go to South Africa someday. Just subbed. Thank you, Porsche. Thank you, man. Yeah, maybe someday I'll make it out yonder. Hey, Vegas. What's good, dude? Yeah, I hope maybe next year I can get her done. Wheel change? What's more realistic for drifting, Beam or Assetto? I think it depends on the mod itself. Depends on what you're trying to do. Game is GTA 6.7. Alright, let's see if this wheel... Cody, has your wheel been weird about going on and off the base? This, I hate to say it, I hate to put PXN on blast, but something ain't right. This thing only goes on and off when it wants to. The quick release, oh, like even that wasn't right. The quick release on that wheel is kind of goofed up. It's kind of fuckered up, if I don't say so myself. Beam has better suspension, you can feel the weight of the car better, and the brakes are better. Very well said, Tyler. I always say that Assetto Corsa is too good. All their cars are so stiff. They're all so perfectly tuned. There's zero body roll at all. There's even like the differences in the road, whether it's like small bumps in the road or it's like large curvatures, like you just don't feel it in Assetto. It's all too easy. No skids so far today. Nope. I even did a 360 and tried to put it on mid-spin. Oh, dude, no way. Okay, so yours is working fine. Cody, did you clip that? That sounds like a banger-ass clip. Uh-oh. Sorry, Tyler. Oh, can Tyler save it? Tyler saved it. Nice, good save, Tyler. I was grabbing the water bottle. I just finished my coffee, so I immediately needed some water. Is my look backwards button tuned in on this wheel? I don't think it is. No. Dang it. Okay, whatever. It sounded terrible. I believe that. How's the new setup? What's up, Mr. Off? Dude, the PXN setup actually rips really well. Really, really well. I'm driving the exact van IRL right now. Dude, W-Mans. Look at that. There's a guy in a transit watching a guy in a transit play a video game in a transit. That's crazy. What's up, Luke? The base is the PXN VD6. Oh, if I would have dumped the clutch a second sooner, Tyler would have saved me. The Inception goes crazy. What's good, Luke? How are you, man? Do it in real life? Are we being dead ass right now? If you could have a bigger van or a bigger bus, I think if I'd go back in life, I would. I don't know. It's tough saying, you know. I wish the van was bigger. I kind of wish that. So Mercedes vans are about 2 foot longer than Transit vans, the biggest model. I wish I went with Mercedes solely for size reasons, but I question if I would right now would be broke and pissed, because Mercedes can be pretty costly. Nice, Luke. How's the day? Why don't you explode? You're right. Thank you guys all for the subs. I appreciate you very much. Sorry, Tyler. Luke says, so you really love driving? I do fuck with driving. Drink spring water, not purified water? Are you for real? Is that a thing? I guess I didn't even know there was a difference between purified and spring water. I remember as a kid I learned that, like, you're not supposed to drink, what's it called, distilled water? I mean, it's not that you're not supposed to, but it's like all the nutrients or vitamins or whatever the fuck minerals are taken out. Transit are better for overall costs, yeah. But I do wonder, looking back, like, if I ever built another van, I would not go Transit again. I mean, depending where I'm at financially, whenever that time would come. But I would definitely sacrifice having more space for more maintenance costs. An extra 2 foot of living space, when you have a total of like 14 foot living space, is huge. Maria says in all caps, "You're not actually driving, that's a video game." And then Brady says, "No shit, Maria." Oh, and Brady followed up saying the same thing. I couldn't have responded better myself. Spring water's better? Spring water has all the minerals. Interesting. Okay, noted. Look at that, dude. We just learned. Chat, I will remember you guys for the rest of my life. I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. Pull up to stream tomorrow. You'll see me drinking some spring water. I had no idea. I thought purified and spring water were like pretty much the same shit, labeled differently. Maria, thank you for the comment and causing that laugh. That shit was funny. Chillix, I do, but not recently. Not recently. I'm in Kansas right now, so it's not allowed. Tyler, thank you for the torch, bro. W Tyler in the YouTube chat. I want to see at least one person in the YouTube chat say W. W's for Tyler, man. Biggest gift we've gotten in a while. Instinct, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Purified takes all the minerals out? Damn, are you for real? I mean, that makes sense. What's up, Mower Guy? Mower Guy, have you ever read the book by, by, what's his name? Gary Paulson, maybe? The book is called, Lawn Boy? Dude, no shit, Maria was hilarious. Chat, has anybody ever read the book Lawn Boy? If you are a young man or girl, I guess. Sorry, Tyler, I got my tire popped. Who wrote that book? Who wrote Lawn Boy? Hatchet, yeah, same person who wrote Hatchet. It is the same person who wrote, and that's why I found Lawn Boy, is because we had to read. Mower said, hell yeah, you have read that book, for real? Yeah, that's why I found that book, is because we had to read Hatchet in school, and I really liked the book Hatchet. So I was like, I'm gonna look into this Gary guy more. Dude, low-key, I kind of forgot about that book. That book is probably, like, honestly, that book kind of formed who I am. It is Gary Paulson. Nice, thank you. Fire-ass book, dude, it is. Nice, dude. Mower Guy knows ball. if you guys are a young dude, and especially if you're between those ages of like, I don't know, 8 to 18 maybe, or 10 to 18, and like when you were a kid, or even like more recent, you wanted to do like a lemonade spin. Wait, one moment. Wait, what do you mean off? Oh, I don't remember what exact moment. I don't know. If you guys are like between the ages of like 8 and 18, and especially if you kind of got like that entrepreneurial, however you say that word, mindset, or you see your parents fucking stressing about bills, and you see the way the world is, the American dream is low-key, it's not dying. The American dream is very, very possible, but it's the American dream is getting squished. The middle class is getting tighter and tighter and smaller, while the rich are expanding and the poor are expanding. Shit, Jerlock. If that's you, if you're a young dude, actually no, I'm taking all that back. Jerlock, thank you for all the gifts. I'm taking all that back. If you are a man under the age of 18 or older, but especially if you're a younger guy, read the book Lawn Boy. Lawnboy. That's your homework for the next few days. And if somebody does it, if you read it and you pull back up to stream and tell me, I'll give you a high five. Have you ever read the book? No, I have not. What's that about, Lucas? Homie says, I can't read though. Cartier, thank you for the game controller. Wait, what's that say? Ain't no way? Is that your username? Paul Strong was good. He says, I can't read. Thank you for the donut, man. First gift ever. Legendary. Shout out Cartier Moves as well for dropping the game controller. Drop him a follow. Another sim creator. Okay. Bash install. Thanks for the game controller, I guess. God damn it. Getting taken out left and right. W chat. Appreciate you guys. Tyler probably doesn't appreciate it. Tyler's trying to get my door. This is not looking good. Tyler, I'm sorry. Bash install is kind of giving the vibe that I'm not going to be able to drive for a moment. Yeah. Bash is definitely giving the vibe that we are not going to be getting tandems anytime soon. You should play No Hezzy? Dude, I used to play tons of No Hezzy. Ooh, your knees feeling better? What's up, JB? Oh my god, we're cooked, Tyler. We're cooked. Dude, congrats, JBVR. I love to hear that, man. Wait, what did Mel say? What did Instinct say? The closest I'll be to my American dream is my sim setup? Real. Yeah, real, dude. I feel you there. The Richest Man in Babylon is a great book. Logan, interesting. #1 viewer, by the way, Logan. The Richest Man in Babylon. I've never heard of that. Is that kind of a similar vibe to Lawn Boy? Is that like an entrepreneurial type book? The Richest Man in Babylon. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. Is that base better than Fanatec? Brother, there's no such thing. A direct drive wheelbase is a direct drive wheelbase. There's no better or worse. Moza isn't better or worse than Fanatec. This is my opinion. Everything's an opinion. Simicube isn't better than SimMagic. SimMagic isn't better than Moza. Fanatec isn't better than Simicube. PXN isn't better or worse. When it comes to the wheelbase in particular, a direct drive wheelbase is a direct drive wheelbase. I will die on that hill. I have tried everywhere from $100 wheelbases to $125,000 racing simulators and pretty much everything in between. And brother, they all feel the same. You're buying them for the wheel compatibility, so whatever brand makes the coolest, most stylish looking steering wheels in your opinion. And the biggest difference probably is the apps. Is probably the apps in general. I enjoy watching your stream, man. I recommend the bell curve. Wait, what is that? Bash, thank you so much for all the gifts, bro. I really do appreciate it. I know the troll thing is funny, but I do appreciate it, dude. I know you work hard. Oh, we're lagging. Lost in Tokyo, thank you so much, bro. Thank you for the laughing disco. W Tokyo, first big gift we've got. That's probably the biggest gift we've gotten all day on YouTube, actually. Wait, what is the bell curve? Oops, I think Moza have a good app user interface. Yep. Well, and I will say on that, Fanatec, one big perk of Fanatec, yep, totally ND. It's just a matter, in my opinion, when it comes down to what wheels should you buy, it comes down to first off, what fits your budget. If budget isn't a large concern, second thing is what brand has the coolest looking steering wheels that you'll want to use. And don't just think for your first wheel, think a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. You know, and you get some Christmas money, or if you're a grown person, you can set aside another $500 to throw at a steering wheel, to be able to have those options to upgrade and get a cool F1 wheel, or I think that's the biggest thing you should look at when deciding what brand to go with. Trucker Zero in the chat, what's good, man? We're going over. Sorry, Tyler. Logan number, no way. Logan with the P's gift, 3,500 joules, brother. That will probably be the biggest gift we get all stream. W Logan's in the chat. If you guys are watching on YT, type a W in the chat for Logan. That's insane. If you guys don't know, that's a huge gift. That's insano style. Minecraft, thank you for the 100. Ooh, truckers in Bakersfield. I spent a little bit of time in Bakersfield. I got stuck there for a good couple weeks at one point. It sucked. Already unloaded. Day early on the load. Sick, trucker. Trucker, do you unload? Do you like? How hands-on are you? I know that's like Swift, I believe. I don't know if this is true or not. I believe that Swift truckers very commonly, they don't even touch, like, they pretty much pull up and like push a couple buttons and then wait for the load to be unloaded and then hop back in the truck and drive away. I don't know if that's totally true. But how hands-on are you? Like 1 out of 10. Are you like doing fucking all of it yourself, or like none of it? 60k likes, we hit a wheel change. Logan with the torch. W Logan. YouTube, please. I didn't see anybody say W for Logan. You're so calm. We have a pretty chill stream going today. I appreciate you guys showing up for the chill stream. We've had decent numbers all stream, even though I haven't really had big streamer energy. Oh, what a save, bro. What a save. And I really appreciate that, because, a guy can't have big streamer energy every day. I mean, he could. I could force it. I could fake it, but that ain't how it is around here. I'm an operator, too, so sometimes I unload machines, but other loads customers unload. Okay, so it just depends on the particular job. And when you say sometimes you unload, that means you're getting into a forklift, or something of the sorts. Wait a minute, is Trucker Zero low-key flexing on us right now that he's forklift certified? Oh, hit a little full cab. Didn't see that one coming, Tyler. Got to keep Tyler on his toes. Hit the full cab. Dude, sick, Trucker. If I can't get my knee fixed, maybe I will just try to get a CDL. Is it true though that you can find trucking positions where you don't fuck with unload? Sorry, Tyler. Pathetic. Oh, Tyler. Honk, honk, honk. There are jobs like that, man. Maybe if it gets to the point where I'm sick of social media and my knee is still fucked up, I'm just gonna get a CDL and try to find a truck job where I don't have to get out and crawl all over the trailer and stuff because my bad knee. No cat equipment. Yes, forklift certified. Flexing on them hoes. Trucker, have you seen the memes? I think it was like 2 years ago, roughly, or a year ago. It was a huge common meme. You wouldn't recommend? Wait, Yonster, what do you mean? It's called No Touch Freight. Interesting. Okay, dude, sick. Good to know, to be able to Google that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, it was like a huge meme a year or two ago that like, it was like, I may not be a millionaire, but I am forklift certified. And that was like, that. I don't know why. I don't know where that joke started. That shit was funny though. You drove truck for 4 years? Hey, Trucker Con, what's good, dude? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. My friend Dirt, fellow streamer and friend, and friend of Trucker Zero, he always says all the time, he always thanks truckers for their service, like they're military vets. Because he always says, like, dude, they make the world go round. They really do. If truckers weren't doing their thing, what the fuck would we do? Walmart wouldn't have food on the shelves. I wouldn't have all this goofy ass sim racing gear in the van. Every product in the van a trucker had to put hands on and drive somewhere at some point in time. All my materials. Damn, trucker, I didn't know you've been driving for 30 years. Dude, you're in good shape for 30 years of trucking. That's what I see all the time. People saying like it's an unhealthy job. You see videos of like really big slobby guys driving truck. Well, that's fine. I'm not judging. I don't give a shit. You could be 600 pounds. I'll treat you the same. But you see people saying that that's like a big downside of truck work. Okay, 8 popping a tire. We're just gonna keep drifting like you didn't even do that. Don't bother me none. We only need 3 tires. That's why I'm a flatbedder. Wait, what's that mean, I guess? What do you mean by that, trucker? What do you mean by that? Once you get hungry, do you drive somewhere to eat? Yeah, once we end stream today, we'll be heading to Walmart where I'll spend the night. Oh. Hold up. Tyler, I gotta reset my car. I had a pop tire. 8, pop my tire. Wait, what did that comment say? I'm 14, looking to make money so I can get my first car, wondering the best way to make money. Dude, you are the exact kid. Sneak Sniper, are you still in here? You are the exact kid I was trying to talk to just like 10 minutes ago on stream. You are looking for the message I was trying to deliver just 10 minutes ago. Read the book Lawn Boy. This isn't going to directly make you money immediately, but go read the book Lawn Boy by Gary Paulson. It's an easy read. It's made for a kid around your age. Along with that, check out Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's also another book that's written about like a 14-year-old boy trying to figure out how to make money. Heavily recommend, dude. Lawn Boy, though, start with that one. That's like actually like good book. Like the storyline behind it's good. It's an easy read. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is also, but it's a little more less entertaining, might you say. But good message on both of them. Equally good message in different ways. Pretty similar message, but I tarp my loads, I throw chain straps, secure my own loads. Okay. That's what I pictured every trucker having to do. I just saw a video. His name's Larry something. Any chance you follow? He's a big ass dude. He's got like, I don't know, 500,000 followers maybe on Instagram, a lot. And he just makes like a bunch of trucking content, like memes mainly. But he posted a video of this Swift driver saying something about, who is that? Is that Trent? Trent, bro, W Trent, 2 months as a member. Sorry, Tyler, my lines are ass right now. W Trent in the chat, thank you, bro. Stay in the van until Texas is in the budget. Dude, Trent, just today, I kind of had homie pop my tire at a good time. At a good time. Sorry, Tyler. Just today was kind of an eye-opening moment. Today I went and looked at a couple of houses that were more expensive than all of the previous houses I've been looking at, and they were so much nicer. So much nicer. All the houses I've been looking at, they need like major work. Foundation repair, roof, and then pretty much, okay, tire popping. Callow. And it seems like if I just spend like 10, 15 grand more on a house, it's just a whole different realm of shitty houses. They're still shitty, but like the foundation's intact and there's not black mold and like they're just, oh, okay. Slow Chevy. Oh, okay. What's up, Cinemy? Welcome in. Hold up, I missed a good comment. Been driving for 12 years, good money, it's hard to find a good home time. Yep. It's just not for everyone, but who knows, you may love it. Dude, Youngster, my thought is, I've been living on the road for 6 years already. I really don't mind it, man. The main thing I don't like about living in the van is the lack of direction. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So my thought is trucking would give me direction. It's like I have to go from A to B to get a load. And then also I'd be making good money. So like I feel like I'm already, what's up, Tudio? I feel like I'm already, Instinct, what do you mean? On the house? I feel like I'm all, Tyler said ain't no way. Chevy, I do appreciate the gifts, man. What kind of Chevy you got, bro? What kind of 06 Chevy you got? Are you talking about the house, Instinct? I'm looking for a house right now. Prices are insane. Dude, Dylan, you wouldn't even believe how cheap the houses are I've been looking at. Originally, I was trying to buy a house for $20,000. $20,000. I've missed out on one listed at $20,000. It was the one. It was such a cream puff. There's been 2 other options right at 20,000 that I'm just not stoked on. Yeah, dude, and trucking content would be cool to make as well. Yep, I agree with that. Cinemy saying what's good to Mel. What you get for your first wheel? Whatever you can afford, man. What's your budget, Steezy? For around $100 to $150, you can get a used Thrustmaster. I always recommend that. 6 years of trucking, move on to something. Oh, we're going over. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Dylan, where are you at? So I'm looking in the cheapest markets. I'm looking in the absolute cheapest markets. You can't buy a $20,000 house and not put $100K into it. Blazin', you're pretty close to right, but really not, man. You guys would be shocked. Not very many people. Yeah, dude, I've seen about people living in Japan for super cheap. I'm buying a wheel setup for the truck. No way, trucker. Bro, sick. Dude, if you buy Moza, use my link. Self-promo real quick. Dude, trucker, that would be so rad. That would be so rad that you'd be drifting in the rig. How many square foot for 20K? Very small. Most all the options around that 20,000 mark, they're 2-bedroom, 1 baths, right around 1,000 square foot. Here's some houses for me, Pete. Blazin', where are you at? Where you at? And what kind of prices? But just today, I went and looked at 2 houses that were both listed at 45K. And they've both been listed for a while. They still need a bunch of work. So they take less than 45. The one, she said the seller's very motivated, meaning he'd take 40 for sure. Most likely, I bet he'd take under 40 in the right scenario. Homes would cost less. Cinema. In Flint, dude, when I was in high school, I was looking at houses in Flint. They're like 10 grand. Oh my god, okay. Trucker. Thank you, Trucker. Mel, have a great night. Thank you for pulling up. Everybody say good night to Mel in the YouTube chat. Be nice now. Mel, thank you for pulling up. Hope you have a good night. Good night's rest. One of your donos? Oh, dude, you're right, Tyler. Great call. Dude, I'm going to try to remember to do that tonight. Okay, Trucker. Uh-oh. Trucker found out about the game controllers. This is not good. This is not good. What's up, VSAM? Kind of. I'm sitting currently in real life. I'm sitting in the exact... Pearly, what's good, man? I'm currently sitting in the exact van in real life that I'm playing in-game. Bulldogs, thanks for the follow. We are 8 followers away from 100 new follows this stream. Can we get 8 new followers? Dude, we have a 1.1 thousand viewers right now, Pearly. Is that for real? Facts, Instinct. You tell him. Okay, Trucker. Overtime, thanks for the follow. Ada, thanks for the follow. We're 1 follower away from 100 new follows this stream. I'll shout you out. Who will it be? Raging Raven Music. Thank you, bro. With the nacho. One of the biggest gifts we've gotten all stream. Tip it in. Crazy username. Thank you for the follow. You were number 100. Robbie and Mateo, everybody else, thanks for those follows, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. We're hanging out. Pretty low energy stream today. If you guys hit the subscribe, follow button, pull up to stream tomorrow or the next day or whenever. Tiffet, thank you for the donut. Your pop tire ain't gonna mess us up. A lot of times we got more streamer energy going on and more caffeinated and hyped up and shit. I'm a pretty chill stream today. Went and looked at a couple houses this morning. Has me feeling rather indifferent. What's the temperature here? I'd say like mid-50s, maybe. Gosh dang it, Trucker. Dude, Tyler, it's so funny watching Tyler reset right beside me every time. I can only imagine his point of view. He's just trying to get a door, and then the van just falls apart right in front of him every 3 seconds. That's hilarious. But yeah, dude, back to the house thing. Chat, just so you guys know, I know there's probably some young adults watching right now, and around that age range, or older or younger, it don't matter your age. And there are a lot of people of all ages thinking, I'm never going to be able to afford a house. A lot of you guys are growing up in expensive areas, any city, literally any city in the U.S. above 50,000 people. Sorry, Tyler. Okay, VSEM. I know you guys are, I know there's a lot of people out there that are feeling that right now, and they're like, dude, we're cooked. Every house around me is $500,000. I'll never have a house. I'm stuck living at my parents' or renting, or I'm gonna have to be like this guy and live in a fucking van because I can't afford a house ever, even with a good job. It's not true, man. Look in the Midwest. You can find a lot of houses under $100,000. You can even find a good amount of houses under $50,000. But I recently have been, just today, I went and looked at a couple houses. God dang it, VSEM. I'm from a mix of Iowa and Colorado. Alright, thank you for all the 100s, bro. Thank you for all the 100s. Vanception, majorly. Buy land in a fifth wheel camper? I have thought about it, trucker. I'm just ready for a normal life, man. I know you know how it is, like just living on the road and living tiny. And the headaches that come along with that. I just need a break, bro. And also, so like my thought process was buying the house. Okay, shit, dude. Country boy's back, popping her tires. Okay. But the thought process with buying this super cheap house, Magix, thank you for the heart, me man. Is I wanna find a rough house that needs some love. Some easy sweat equity. Country boy, what's good, dude? How's your day? VSEM! God damn it! But the full long-term goal of me buying a house is find an extremely cheap house to buy, live in it for about a year while it's fixing it up. Brock, thank you for the roses. And then rent it out. Wheel change, y'all hit the like goal. Good purchase, new home is just 1 year old. Amount of money to pay, just get an apartment. You can. There's definitely a lot of studies right now showing that, like, in ways it is financially wise to just get an apartment. I have definitely seen plenty of things like that. But if I could spit out what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to buy a house for me to live in for about 1 year. Fix all the things that need fixed while it's living in the house or in the van parked at the house, depending on how much repair it needs, depending on how livable it is. And then from there, rent it out. And then from there, rent it out. And I'd really like to attempt to be a landlord. The God-forsaken landlords. Oh, okay, another tire pop. Tomorrow, mark my words, dude, I'm getting rid of the tire pops. I'm not going to get rid of them. The tire pops are getting bumped up to being $1 gift. The tire pops are just too cheap. They're just too cheap. I can't even play the game. God damn it. Trucker Zero and VSEM now. My most recently posted video is actually all about power. Talking about all the ways I get power. Hope you succeed. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Bolts. Thought it was cheaper to buy a house than living in an apartment. It depends what market you're in. It depends on what kind of blue collar skills you have. It depends what kind of house you buy. It depends on a lot of things. But there are a lot of studies showing that, like, annual cost of expenses between house taxes and repairs and everything else, insurance and all the other things. Tyler, let me follow you and maybe just keep an eye out for me hitting the reset button. If you want to wait for me and slow down. Design house market that inflates the price of houses so people can make profit just by owning a stagnant piece of land is unsustainable. Hey, that's just my opinion. Dude, we got weird trucks doing weird truck stuff all around outside the van. A 100 subs away from 90,000 subs on YouTube. Y'all heard me right. We're 100 subs away from 90,000 on YouTube. That means that I'm going to be, as of tomorrow, if we can hit 100 new subs this stream, I know that's asking for a lot. Dude, I straight up am about to just turn off the tire pops right now. Curious, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. W freaking man. I want to see some W's in the chat for Curious K5884. Thank you, dude. First super chat of the stream. Therefore, the biggest of the stream. W Curious. Thank you, Instinct. What was I saying? I don't know. What was I saying? Salon, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the go popular. Was that your second one already, Salon? VSEM, I'll stop ignoring you once you stop sending donuts. Dude, I'm not even being a gift baiter. I might turn off the donut thing right now. I made it too cheap. I don't even get a, dude, God. What's going on with the trucks driving all crazy in the parking lot today? 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers away from 90,000 subscribers. VSO. I honestly didn't see your question though, or your comment. Bobby, thank you for the heart, man. VSim, you motherfucker. Should I do it right now? Should we just turn off the donuts? I keep meaning to do it before I get on stream. If you're in here and you're not subbed, what are you doing? Literally. I keep meaning to turn it off before I stream, but I don't get around to it. Oh. Curious. Thank you again for the super chat. YouTube, I didn't see one person say W in the chat for Curious. What's up with that shit? What's up with that shit? Not a single person out of like 1,000 people or something. Out of like 1,000 people. Come on. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. The donuts are gone. I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys sending the gifts. I appreciate you guys being here. But the donuts are gone. I'm trying to play the game. Let's see. Where's that text at? I'm sorry. I do appreciate the gifts. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But I also appreciate being able to play a game. And low-key. Tomorrow, maybe we'll have the donuts turned back on. Today. It's no mas. It's no mas. Let's go like this. There's the W's. Thank you. Mad Mini. Thank you. Dude, Cinemi beat me to it. Cinemi, I literally read that comment. It took. I was sitting here debating how professional do I be with a response right now? Because in the mood I have is less than responsible. Yeah, dude, the house market's so fucked. But it does make sense, though. I mean, they make, who knows, how many cars are produced every single day. There's probably like fucking 100,000 cars that are built every single day. And then cars are a depreciating asset because they break. They get worse and worse and worse. And every year there's new and better ones. But houses, you can only make so many houses in a day. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more of a process, I guess, to make a house than a car is what I would guess. Yeah, dude, that's like one time I was in San Diego. I was sitting in the hot tub at a, what's it called? I was sitting at the hot tub in a, what's it called? YMCA. There's this old lady sitting beside me, and she was bitching about politics, as an old lady in Southern California does, in a hot tub at 8 a.m. at a YMCA. Oh my god, VSim is not done. VSim is not done. 10k subs to 100k. We hit 90,000 subs. Insane. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that's hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. I've been looking in Oklahoma a little bit. Does a house not break? A house does break. But it's just, I think the main thing, it's like I said, is they can pump out a lot more cars than they can pump out houses. You know what I mean? They got that shit so automated. Ford has so many factories and robots and shit that they can, who knows how many cars Ford pumps out of the factory line every single day. Compared to a house, is like, you know, there's a lot more that goes into building a house than a car. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. I have a VR. I've never set it up though. I bought a VR for sim racing. I can't do it, dude. I spent like a half hour trying to get my VR set up, and I was so dizzy, dude. It's like, it ruined my day. I was about throwing up. For the next like 8 hours, I just felt horrible. So I was like, I'm over this. If I can't even get the settings set up, I don't stand a chance driving a car. Oh, we are so cooked. We are so cooked. Maybe tomorrow's stream, we'll do the tire pop as a game controller, and like the car falling apart is like the sunglasses gift or something. Blazing, I wouldn't say it's stupid by any means. I mean, a lot of people would say that building a van for 30 grand is stupid when you could buy a house for 30 grand, or you could put that 30 grand towards a down payment. Because it's not like, yeah, you can put 30 grand, you could buy a $30,000 house, or you could put 30 grand down, but the difference is you buy a $30,000 house and then you have it. Compared to, you know, obviously the down payment, then you spend your life savings 30 grand, and then every month you still owe the bank $1,500, and then on top of that, for the first like 3 years, the vast majority of that money is interest. And if you can't put 20% down, then you're also paying loan insurance. So then in the first 3 years of owning your house, you just gave like another 5 to 10 grand to the bank. Not like paying off your mortgage, you're just giving them money. Just like pretty much as a thank you card of, thanks for letting me buy a house. 30 house where? The Midwest, man. Today I looked at 2 houses with garages for 45. The day before I looked at a house for 17 grand. The week before I looked at a house for 20 grand. The week before that I looked at another one for 45. Check it out. Midwest, you say? What's up, Tyler? Yes, sir. Tyler, where are you at? Are you in Ohio? What's good, Tyler? Dude, VSEM, I cannot even believe how consistent VSEM is right now. Oh, you're in Utah. Fire. Dude, Tyler, have you been seeing the Utah girls trend going on? Thanks for the loan, realistically? Yeah, exactly. You're just paying, which, like, you know, don't get me wrong, obviously mortgages are good. Don't get me wrong. You definitely Blazin definitely has a point that, like, you buy a $30,000 house, you're gonna have to put money into it, or even a $50,000 house in the Midwest. But it's just, after living in the van for 5 years, dude, I've learned all about making sacrifices to not just be lighting money on fire. And it really feels like getting a loan. Like, if you look at the numbers, if you run the numbers behind a 30-year mortgage, how much money in the first few years you pay interest, the first few years of owning a home, like if your mortgage is $1,000 a month, which is unrealistically low in most scenarios, 12 grand every year you're paying. I don't want to quote numbers, but it's something insane, bro. It's only like 2,000 of that 12 grand is going towards your mortgage, and like 10 grand of it. And it gets better, you know, that as time goes on, it's less interest and more going towards your actual mortgage, like paying down on your mortgage. But my thought is, why do that? I don't need nice things, man. I'm cool with I have all the skills required to fix a shitty little house. Thankfully, I've done plenty of HVAC, which taught me wiring, plumbing. I've done plenty of construction, framing, a little bit of finish work. Not enough. Denver's beautiful. Denver is very expensive, though. Tyler, dude, wait, did I miss Tyler comments? It's not a stereotype. Literally my whole high school experience. No way, Tyler, you haven't seen those videos then? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they scratch an itch in my brain so well, bro. Who's been seeing the Utah girls trend videos? That shit is so funny, bro. Oh, I've seen them. Dude, this shit is so funny. It's very similar here, or in Iowa too, man. The whole Midwest, right? Utah's getting flamed for it right now, but like low key, it's kind of a Midwest thing. Don't get trapped in an HOA? Yeah, dude, never. Although, dude, the house I went and looked at, yeah, I did look at a crib today. One of the two houses I looked at today, it was sick, dude. If it wasn't for the neighbors, one of the houses I looked at today, I would have been super stoked on. Super stoked on. It had a sick two-car garage, oversized two-car garage shop with a wood-burning stove, a big-ass backyard, privacy fence for Cassie to run around. Milo, thanks for the follow, bro. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Damn, Sean, yeah. I'm thankful that my family lives in the Midwest. So I can be able to like look at houses near family that also is in the cheapest parts of America. Big professional, that's hilarious. 8 likes away from a wheel change. BeamNG, run up those likes, YouTube. Mama Gaming, W username. We love a good motherly gamer. Be sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, Carolyn. Oh yeah, the HOA thing. The first time I said to CJ today, one of my mods, I said for the first time in my entire life, I never even thought that these words would come out of my mouth, or I'd even consider saying something like this. I understand HOAs. I get it, bro. Nice, Mystic. That's the biggest scare. Careful, man. You're too young for anything like that, Mystic. Play cool. I get it. The house that I went and looked at today, if it wasn't for the neighbors on both sides of the house, my neighbor to the left, the neighbor to the right, 10 out of 10 crackheads. There's piles of trash a foot tall along my fence. There's refrigerators in the backyard, in the middle of a nice little town. Right in the middle of a town. And me personally, I'm still not going to get an HOA. I'll gamble that I'm going to have a crackhead neighbor all day, and there'll be days where I'm the crackhead neighbor, when I have a drift car all torn apart in the front yard and a broken dirt bike sitting on the side of the house. And but wheel change, BeamNG, appreciate you guys running up the like. But imagine being like a prissy-ish family, in a good way. You know what I mean? Like you imagine, you have a nice, well put together wife, and she's very. And you're a clean-cut fucking tech bro or something, and you have 2 kids, and you want them to grow up in a safe atmosphere, a safe, clean atmosphere. I get it, dude. Imagine you buy a $250,000 house, and the next year some dude moves in beside you, and he just starts throwing his piles of trash in the backyard. Not exaggerating, man. Not exaggerating. Every side of their houses, there was like a foot pile of trash. There was a dirty, full diaper sitting in, quote-unquote, my driveway, the house I was looking at, that made its way over from, there was like, it looked like gas station food containers, like where somebody got a chicken sandwich or some shit, was sitting in the driveway, the wind blew it from their property over onto my property. I'm not buying the house, but just for ease of saying. Yeah, dude, West Virginia, dude, and I keep looking at West Virginia. I love the idea of living in West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, that whole area. It's just too far away from my family. I hate to say it. But so yeah, man, the house I went and looked at today, I would have been stoked. I would have wanted to buy it. I would have put an offer in, like, probably today I would have been figuring out what's the number. I still might throw a low ball at them and just be like, look, I'm sorry. I don't want those neighbors. If you want to sell me the house for too cheap, I'll put up with the neighbors. But, like, otherwise I'll pass and wait for a better option. Because there is better options out there. Hey, what's up, J-Nub? Wait, is that J-Nub in the chat? Yeah, HOA is just, it's a community, it's a house community association, homeowners association, and they have rules that you have to follow. They fine you if you don't follow them, and you also have to pay a monthly due towards them. And a lot of them have benefits, too. They have, like, community clubhouses, or they have gyms within the neighborhood that you can go to, or pools. So you get, like, things. Really, Cinnamon? Really, HOAs are rare in Canada. I guess I could see that. Canada kind of gives me like low-key America vibes, like land of the free a little bit. Right, Justin. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's a gamble. Yep, they fine you if your grass gets too tall. There's certain colors you have to approve. Say you want to paint your house. Say your house's paint is peeling and you want to paint your house. You have to first, the house that you bought, say for $500,000 in a lot of areas, and you pay $5,000 a year in property taxes, you have to go to your HOA and be like, hey, am I allowed to paint my house this color? And you have to like get approved. So like it's an overstep and it sucks, and I'll never buy in an HOA. But today was the first time in my life that I learned why somebody would want to. I was like, okay, I get it. If I had like a really nice wife and like a kid, dude, and like she was like very like, you know, well put together and cleansly, and you know how women are, like a put together woman, you know, maybe I would go for an HOA, so you don't have to run the risk of like raising your kids beside an absolute tweak right beside you. Hell with all that, right? That's what I'm saying. In a different life, I could see why you'd want to get an HOA in a different lifetime. In my lifetime, I am the problem. I am the guy with 3 broke down dirt bikes on the side of the house, a drift car that's going to be tore apart, a shitty old Harley stashed underneath of a tarp sitting on the side of the house, a pile of material for whenever I get around to doing the house project that I bought all the 2x4s off Facebook Marketplace for a good deal. Now I'm just holding on to them until, like, I get it. We have these things called bylaws that hold standards for entire... Oh, interesting. Cinemy, does that, like, cost money or anything like that? Or not? It's just a literal law. How to get this set up on the internet. I'm currently running a PXN wheelbase. Usually I run Moza gear. You can find Moza's gear on Moza.com. Link in the bio on the link tree. If you guys ever order anything Moza, please use my link. You just explain my whole life type shit. That's my kind of people right there. What's up, man? Found a channel today. Used to drift. Had my son. Now I'm wanting to sim drift. Sick, dude. Daniel, dude, you're the guy I was just talking to. Whenever you commit to ordering something Moza, please use my affiliate link. Please help me prove to Moza that I'm a worthy creator to keep sending stuff to. You're in California, Sean? I didn't even know that. But dude, I heavily recommend it. It's such a good investment, especially if you already have a gaming PC. Like an R3 is like what, like $350 or something? And then that's it, dude. You're set for years. I mean, you can get a handbrake, you can get a shifter, and even at that, if you spend $350, get the R3 bundle, and then you're set. And then whenever you want to throw another $100 at your sim rig, buy a handbrake. Another $100, buy a shifter. They're a little over 100, but you get the point. It's a great no-cost hobby. You buy it once, you can use it 8 hours a day. You can use it 12 hours a day every single day and not have to put any gas in it, no oil changes. Like, heavily recommend, man. You are a great example of a dude who'd appreciate sim drifting. Somebody who used to drift and now life circumstances made it, you know, less real. It's included in the taxes. Oh, okay. Called the non-emergency. That's pretty sick, Cinemy. We love to see taxes actually doing beneficial things rather than just getting sent to other countries. Yeah, badass motherfucker, it's true. It's true. See, that's the thing though, is I'd be the crackhead neighbor that has the Harley sitting under the tarp, the wood sitting on the side of the house, the broke down dirt bike, a tore apart drift car. But the crackhead neighbors that were at the house I just looked at today, they were a different type. They were literal piles of garbage laying outside of the house. When I say garbage, I mean trash. Diapers. There was a full diaper sitting on the driveway of the house that I went to look at to buy today. Whether they hucked it off their porch and just threw it out into the yard. Like, how's that even happen, bro? God, that's so mind-blowing to think about that actual scenario. Where the fuck did the diaper come from? Like, they just threw it off the front porch and then the wind carried it over into the neighbor's yard and they didn't do anything about it? Or, like... But, yeah. Wear your shoes when you go outside type of neighbors. What's up, Sean? Welcome in, bro. Micah, thanks for the follow. First new follower we've gotten in a while. We're 1 follower away from 140 new follows this stream. Who will it be? Who will it be? Amir, thank you for the follow. Brock, thank you for the follow. We're just about to the end of the road, by the way. Fluffy, thank you for the follow. Boy, thanks for the follow. Bob, thanks for the follow. You can do what you want with your own property, but if it turns into a drunk yard, somebody will come leave a notice, and that's how it should be. Fill your own diapers and throw them at them. Start hucking Cassie's dog bags at the house. Yeah, dude, I'm not. You're right. I shouldn't even buy a. I shouldn't even put an offer in on that house because I couldn't. I'm a pretty chilled guy, but dude, if I finally bought a home. And my next door neighbor was literally throwing trash into my yard, I would not be able to hold my cool about that for very long. It'd take about 5 dirty diapers in my front yard before I went ballistic and got myself in trouble and vandalized their house or something. For be honest, bro. They threw a diaper if someone buys it. I wish that was the case, bro. If you guys, dude, if you guys are in, what's the word? Invested into the story about the houses I'm looking at and these neighbors, hit the subscribe, follow button. That's a content farm, literally. Come back to the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go look at that house again and think about it. I'm going to take pictures of the neighbors, because my mom asked right away. She's like, well, how bad are the neighbors? I'm like, they're pretty freaking bad. Lava, it already has a tall fence in the backyard, and that's what's making me think, like, I could put up with it. Maybe put a fence out front, too, you're right. Put a privacy fence in the front half of the house. But, dude, hit the follow button, subscribe button, pull up tomorrow and ask to see pictures of the neighbors' houses, and then you guys will understand. It's gnarly, man. It's pretty gnarly. Zen, appreciate you. Thank you for helping out in the chat. Do you live in the van currently? Yes, sir. Take clips of the neighbors and post it. Just start putting them on blast. I will, though. I'll show you guys the neighbors. It's gnarly. Oh, that's crazy, Kirk. Yeah, dude, that's tough. That's super tough. Oh my god, $1.6 million house. Fuck all that, bro. There's nothing in the world that could get me to spend that much money on a house. 1.6 million, bro. I would go buy 10 houses in the Midwest to turn into rentals, and then hire a rental agency or hire a rental company to manage them for you, a management company, and then I'd go live on the beach in Thailand and call it happy ever after. Call it the end of my life. Retire for the end of my time. 1.6 is a lot of shitbox E30s, Tyler says. Exactly, bro. Let me go back up to the top if Tyler's still in here. We should be getting doors. What am I doing? Oh, okay. It was a sick-ass house right on the ocean. Okay. I see it. Okay, then, you know, maybe if I was super rich, maybe then I'd do that. It would be sick to live on the ocean. I'm not an ocean guy, but I still do see the appeal. What's good, Gritty? There we go. Thailand sounds so good. Dude, I see a ton of videos of cheap living out there. Cheap living in Thailand. I've got a dog. Yep, Leonard. Hang out at Laguna? Nice, Sean. Carolyn says I'm not an ocean guy either. I'm really not, though. I don't completely see the... I can see how you would like the ocean, but I personally... I'm not drawn to it. I could sit in the mountains all day. I could just go sit in the mountains and do nothing with my life. Ride mountain bikes, ride dirt bikes. Not even that. Just sit there and look at the mountains. I could do that my whole life and be content. And I know a lot of people are the same way about the beach. I just can't. I'm not that guy. Why won't it let me say it? Oh, Justin, are you getting filtered? Oh, he separates it. We want nothing to do with that, Justin. We're after the cheap living, we're not after the cheap loving. We're after the cheap living, not the cheap loving. That shit's hilarious. Amen, brother. Gotta love the mountains. Yeah, the mountains are so good. I just like the beach for vacation. Right. Yeah, I feel that. That is like a once a year thing. It is. That's very true, Sean. It is. Going to the beach like every once in a while is a super sick feeling. And that's something I've loved about the van, is being able to like get that out of my system. Being able to go to the beach for a month or two, live in the van, and then like be able to leave and feel like, okay, got that out of the system. I don't even I'm not even worried about getting back there anytime soon. Oh wait, what did Cinnamon say? Should I scroll up in chat? How realistic does the wheel feel? Pretty darn good, man. Pretty darn good. You live on an island with mountains? Bro, what, Cinnamon? An island? You live on an island? What? Must be so nice. It is cool, dude, to get like that beach fix out of my system every year. But I've really learned, dude, with like, I've went to the beach almost every year for winter of the 5-6 years I've lived in the van. And I just keep learning more and more. Because I go down there and there's like guys and girls living in vans that you make friends with and they just love the beach. They just want to go lay on the beach for hours on end and play volleyball and like lay there and like read and like socialize and shit. That ain't me. I like to like, I'll go look at the beach from afar and be like, cool, there's the ocean. I hate sand, dude. Carolyn, I hate to say that, but low-key me too. I get overstimulated. I don't want all that shit in my shoes and in my socks and in my everything. Okay, where's my room? Literally, yeah, Cinnamon, do you got room for all of us to move in? I low-key am kind of a bitch about the beach. I'm gonna be real honest. Where does your PC hide? If you check the if you check the most recently posted video or yesterday's video, it shows where the PC sits. Oh, we're going over the edge. Oh, there's a nice sunset going right now. What am I gonna eat for dinner? I might just make like a turkey and cheese and tomato soup or something super easy. Yeah, the Central Coast beaches are insanely beautiful. They are. They really, really are. Welcome back, Radio Man. Then you go to the bathroom, you want to shit. Dude, what? I missed a comment. I think I missed a comment or something. I've done a mix of blue collar, white collar, and more recently social medias. What's up, Charles? Thanks, man. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Creeping up on 100,000 subs. Insane, man. Carolyn, I have one that's uploaded, ready to go. I fucking edited it, got it uploaded, got it all ready to post on Sunday, and then ADHD took over my life, and I forgot to hit the post button. So I think I'm just going to save it for next Sunday. I am still making videos on that channel. I'm just not motivated to at all. They take so much work and time and effort. I'm going to be honest, I don't really enjoy doing it too much. And it makes literally no money at all. So it's like, I have to put like, I don't know, 16 hours worth of work or so into a video. And then like, on average, probably make like $30 maybe. Which there's still, I mean, the reason, and I do enjoy it, it's just, I'm just a little burnt out is all. Yeah, I definitely have been backpedaling on a little. I should be posting more, and I wish I would. It's just they don't do well. I can't do it. I'm really accepting that I'm not the van life vlog guy. I knew I wasn't from the start. I'm just not that guy. Don't want to be that guy. I'm not the whole fucking wanderlust, make everything look so artsy and cool. And, dude, Trent's new van is so sick. So sick. Big money rig. Big money rig. Sean's like, bro, we know you got that YouTube money. Don't you say you make $30. We know it's 30,000. I'll go like all your videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, you wrapped these Transit? Hey, you got a 3.7? Is that your car in your profile picture, 3.7? Yeah, dude, Carolyn, it's so sick. So sick. If it works out, it works. If it don't, it don't. Yep, Radio Man. Absolutely. That's what, dude, and I've put my effort into that YouTube channel. And I'm starting to really accept, like, it's not working out. I tried. And I tried just enough. I'm still not done. But I did try enough to where, like, someday, whenever I'm fully burnt out and I'm done creating van life vlogs, I can at least rest assured being like, I tried. I don't have to go to bed for the rest of my life and wonder, what if I would have made van life vlogs, so I went super viral and got rich and famous, and could make huge amounts of money doing that, like some YouTubers do. But thankfully, sadly, that isn't seeming to happen. But thankfully, I can at least sleep at night knowing I tried. I am in a van. Yep, I'm sitting in the same exact van that I'm driving in game. Never say never. You're right, Cinemy. Oh, we're lagging. Kirk, that's sick. Uh-oh, we lost Tyler. What was not sponsored? What do you mean, Carolyn? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you think most of his builds sponsored? I would assume so, since he has the ROG logo on the side of it. I'd imagine that was they worked something real big out. He's got to do really well. I'm sure he's doing very, very, very well. I couldn't even start to wrap my head around how well he most likely is doing. Jamie Brown, thank you for the torch. Appreciate you. Biggest gift we've gotten in quite a while. W. Jamie Brown. Yo, Instinct with the 5 super. What the hell? What the hell? Dude, Instinct, appreciate you, dog. You owe us a wheel change? Oh, shit. I got you. P.S. Let Sean pick a color/vehicle. Sean, what you want? Sean, what color? Do you want me to put a wrap on the van, or do you want me to change the color of the van? I mean, or we could pull out... The problem is, if I pull out a different car, I might suck with it really bad. There's a chance of that. Juan, thank you for the flower, dude. Sean Too Swervy says, too many Seans. We can never have too many Seans. Yeah, Carolyn. His van empty is probably dang near that much. Maybe not. I don't know what year the van is or miles or anything. I just put a Moza wheel on the PXN base. None of the buttons lit up. Nothing exploded. I just wasn't even thinking, and I just threw the Moza wheel on. Should I try drifting it? Sean says, me? Yes, you. Yo! Who did that? Twisted Dean with the 10 super. Thank you, dog. What the hell? Homie flexing the job with the monies. W mans. W for Dean in the chat. W for Instinct in the chat. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a W in the chat. Just got our 2 biggest super chats of the stream. Cody says send it. I'm so scared. Okay, let's do it. Test a button. They're not lit up, so I'm almost sure they won't do anything. Yep, they're not. They're not. Okay, well, hopefully it didn't short anything out. Oh, dude, 3.7. Sick, man. Sean says, caught me off guard. Sean was like, please don't put me under pressure. Or wait, Sean said blue, and Tyler wants to drive the R34. So should we drive an R? Should we do the best of both worlds and drive a blue R34? Because that is like the color. That is the color. The sun's setting, man. Oh, my game just crashed. Dog crap. That doesn't happen very often. Who did that? I'll show you guys the sunset while we're loading in. Uno momento. That's what I was thinking. I could definitely short something out. Yeah, the pins don't line up. The layout of the pins on the back of the wheel are very different. Scotty, thank you for the clutch gift, bro. W Scotty. Okay, we're going to have to take the camera off the thing to show you guys the sunset. Let's get loading in first. Cool kid wants to see the sunset. Okay, here's a quick look at the van. Window covers are sitting up on the counter looking messy and shit. Dog treats on the counter. Dog resting. Let's see here. Can we... Nice Kansas sunset. No mountains, no beach. But who needs them? That's pretty. Just the nice open fields, the lack of traffic, the lack of chaos. Nice quiet environment. Nothing too crazy. Really have learned to appreciate a Midwest sunset, man. Oh, Victor, very good. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Watching... What's up, Ride Star? Oh, what just happened? Watching you play last night had me wanting to get on VDC, like, right then and there. Not going to lie. I was like, hold up. That looks really fun right now. Yeah, Kirk, I feel you. I love the mountains, too. But I have really learned to appreciate the Midwest. I am in southeast Kansas, currently. Get some tonight? I probably, as much as I'd want to, I probably can. I'm down to 80, I'm in the 80% of solar power. And more than anything, my knee is aching. Like right now, I'm stretching my knee out. That shit hurts. Bullshit. Junk ass knee. Okay, we're loading back in. Honestly, maybe I should have just bailed. Lane, what's good? Colton, how goes it? Colorado's your home? Nice, dude. I was born in Colorado. Oh, dude, that scared the shit out of me. I'll just watch. Victor, I'll pull up to your stream to watch, no doubt. Bro cooking spaghetti for dinner? I do have some spaghetti in the van. I still don't know what I'm going to make. Spaghetti does sound kind of good. I want something easy. Well, no, let's not be a bitch. I don't give a shit. I can cook something hard if I... Throw some dinner suggestions out, chat. What'd you guys eat for dinner? What happened to your knee? I looped out a wheelie on my dirt bike. Is that a mosquito? Hold still, little bug. What kind of bug are you? Whoa. Is it summer? Is it summertime right now? I feel that. We're drifting Saturday morning? Okay, now we're more in my schedule. Okay, Saturday morning. Dude, maybe I'll plan on testing out the PXN base on Aceto Saturday then. Oh, you had panini al vodka. Fancy. Carolyn says tacos for you. I think tacos is the one thing I'm not doing. Everybody says tacos. I love that. Midwest sunset equals king equals sunset king. I do agree, dude. The Midwest sunsets are sick. Eli, thank you for the torch, bro. First big gift we've gotten in a while. Appreciate that, dog. W, Eli. What kind of bug are you? What kind of... Get the fuck away from my face. It is a mosquito, you dirty dog. Dude, mosquitoes are out already? Say what? Ooh, Dreadful's getting some gas in the 5.0. I think sick. Ooh, look at this. Gas. Okay, let's pull out Tyler's car here. Let's pull out Tyler's car. Should we try sliding that R34 a wee bit? Okay, let's just go like this. Eli, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it, man. The e-bike goes on the front of the van. I installed a front hitch on the van. It was kind of a bitch to install, but well worth it. Taco salad? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I went through a small phase where I made taco salad real frequently. Not a big salad guy. Sean. Wicked? That sucks, bro. That sucks. Victor, bro! No way, bro. Victor, thank you, man. Fucking blowing up the skyline. Sheesh. Dude, W Victor. TikTok, if you guys are watching on TikTok, do me a solid. Just type a W in the chat. That's all you gotta do. Type a W in the chat. And if you enjoy the content, drop Victor a follow. He's another sim drifting live streamer here on TikTok. He should be live later tonight doing some aggressive driving. I watched you live for 200 minutes. Are you dead ass? Have you been lurking in here, Victor? Bro, thank you. I didn't even know you were hanging around. Love you, man. Dude, Victor also, chat, be sure to drop in Victor's stream later tonight. Ask him about the cars that he's had in his life. Man's low-key, casually, yesterday said, I asked him what's the favorite car you've ever owned. Because he's mentioned that he had a Miata. He mentioned that he's had an E46 M3 and maybe an E36 M3. And then he kind of like started like tripping up being like, well, was that an E36 or was that an E46? He's like, I can't really remember because I've had 300 to 400 cars. I can't really remember because I've had 300 to 400 cars, is what Victor said. Casual as hell about it. Cinemy said, who's Victor? Victor's a TikTok friend. Stephanie, thank you for the torch. W Stephanie. Wheel works? What's up, Cody? It does. Nope, none of the buttons are lighting up and none of the buttons work, though. 3 to 400? 3 to 400 cars. What even is... How's that even possible, dude? That is an unbelievable number. We went over the edge. Okay, we are switching wheels though, so then I can use some stuff. I know him and I didn't even know that. I know, dude. That's like, even his mod in the chat. Super cool. Super, super cool. Is he boosting cars? Right. Is he stealing cars? Wait a minute. Victor, are you stealing cars? Yeah, dude, even Victor's mod, when he mentioned that, even Victor's mod was like, what? Did you just say 3 to 400? This car is so difficult to drift. I hope you guys appreciate what's happening right now, because this thing is insanely difficult to drift. If you guys watch that the pedal inputs. Oh, sorry, Tyler. On the bottom left, you guys can see how much clutch I'm using, how much brake I'm using. Sorry, Tyler. And you can tell, like right there, it shows, you know, how much brake I'm putting on, how much throttle, and watch how much footwork this thing takes. He's a booster. Okay, you bought and sold him for a while, like kind of low-key flipping them. Oh, you switched to 410 gears? Okay, maybe I'll try recopying your car. That's what, when I first got in this thing, I was like, oh, I did one pull in it and felt how slow boost built, and I was like, this thing is not going to be easy to drive. This thing does take full effort to slide though, and you do love a good difficult car to drive every once in a while. God, this thing is so difficult. Tyson! Ooh, Tyson, thank you for the gifts. Local Burnout, thank you for the gifts. Sorry, I was reading the gifts and we spun her out. Okay, hold up. We got a fucking pop-up on my screen that I can't even see any of my chats. Oh, Shelby's a good name. Shelby's a good name. Oh, you're right. Dude, Tyler, you're totally right. We need the Challenger, the Charger. I'm not a booster, but I'll neither confirm or deny. He's all, I'm gonna be actually skipping over these allegations. Okay, hold up. Let me copy Tyler's car and see if it feels any better. We are near the end of the stream, guys. We're going to be hopping off stream any minute now. If you guys haven't hit that follow button or that sub button, go ahead and hit it to catch tomorrow's stream. I got to hop off pretty soon, drive my ass over to Walmart to buy some food and cook myself some dinner. Local Burnout with the shell gift. W man's biggest gift we've gotten in a hot ass minute. Thank you so much. W Local Burnout. Local Burnout Folk Hero. YouTube, if you guys are watching on YT, do me a solid and just comment W in the chat for Mr. Local. Thank you, Instinct. Instinct says W Local. Okay, wait a minute. Tyler might have been cooking with that gear change. I've been semi into drag racing lately. Oh, I've been meaning to do some drag racing streams on Beam. This is like one of the best games. This is probably the best game for drag racing on the internet or on the anywhere. So I've been meaning to get into it because I feel like I'm, you know. Wait, did I miss a comment from Mr. Local? Local, thank you for all the gifts, bro. Thank you for all the gifts. W frickin' mans. I expect an upgrade next time? Wait, what did Cinnamon say? I hate when I miss chats. I hate when I miss chats. What's good, Rick? Drifting the van in the van, the most van thing to do. Trent, thank you for the gifted. W Trent. If you guys are watching on YouTube, type a W in the chat for Mr. Trent. Always showing that steady support. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, Victor is, oh shit. Victor is a very motivated dude. Rick, Carolyn says, I say hello over there. She's watching on TikTok right now. W Trent, thank you, bro. W Instinct, showing the love. W Instinct. Hello from Las Vegas. What's good, player? I've spent a decent amount of time in the Vegas area. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Okay, should I really try to lock in here? Try to lead a decent run for Tyler to follow. As I say that, I'm straightening out like crazy. Maybe tonight I'll try to get my Assetto Corsa set up. Victor Loki has had me looking at VDC and he has it looking fun, dude. I haven't played VDC in a long time. I try to sometimes be hard to be motivated. Dude, I feel that, Victor. I've been lacking lately, to be honest. I've been lacking in all areas of my life lately more than ever, or more than a long time. I haven't been to the gym in like 2 months, and usually I'm like a go to the gym 5 to 7 days a week kind of guy. I've been lacking on posting daily videos. I've been lacking on posting long form content. Honestly, just the house thing is killing me, dude. Watching you like a hog. Honestly, just the house thing is killing me. Just Spaz, what's good, dude? The house hunt is just consuming me completely. It's like I can't even think about anything else. It's like I don't know what it is. I'm so overly consumed by the house shopping thing. I am spending like 3 to 4 hours a day minimum house hunting. Hard to stay motivated? It is, man. It is, Texas. But that's just how she goes, you know. Take the motivation while you can. When you got it, use it. When you don't have it, do your best to make it, or at least just do the bare minimums, you know? Need a realtor? Yes. Yes. The problem is I'm looking in like 6 different states, and I'm looking for a house so cheap that the vast majority of realtors will first say that doesn't exist, and then even if they do know that it exists, they won't want to deal with helping because their commission will be so low. Which I completely get. That's why I just had a friend, if you guys know Garrett Jenner. Yo, with the super chat. Appreciate you, Nolan. I have been looking in Texas too. I haven't, dude. If you're on Instagram, Nolan, feel free to hit me up. Ideally, I would like to go to Texas. DJ actually came right at the beginning of the stream. W Nolan in the chat. Thank you, Trent. Thank you, Instinct. Ideally, I'd like to be in Texas, but I think I've ruled out Texas. It's just barely out of my budget. In Austin? Yeah, I definitely can't afford Austin, sadly. Sorry, Tyler. I didn't try to do that. I just spun out. let me get relocked in here. Okay, here we go. Sadly, I can't afford anything. I mean, maybe if you can look way outside of Austin. Your boy to Texas, Trent's been pushing on it. That's what today Trent joined. Sorry, Tyler. I'm driving like ass right now. Caleb, that's a corny-ass comment. Corny-ass comment. But yeah, Garrett's wifey is a realtor, and she reached out today after seeing my Instagram stories about getting lied to and screwed over by a realtor. Pretty bad. And she was like, dude, what are you doing? Please let me help you, or let me help you find somebody to help. She was like, that's terrible. And she gave me a bunch of input on just some helpful things when it comes to house shopping. I was grateful for that. But it's like I told her, I'm like, I don't know. I don't even want to waste a realtor's time looking or asking, because shit, I'm looking across so many different states for so cheap. I hate to say it, but I probably should end it. The sun is pretty much set. There's just enough daylight to take the dog on a nice half-hour walk or something. Let her get some off-leash crazy dog time. Run around and bark and shit. Okay, there you go, Caleb. That's a little closer. Yeah, dude, Garrett's a dope human. Garrett is a very, very dope human, man. Got a lot of love for that guy. He showed me a ton of hospitality when I was in California. He let me ship so many packages to his house, and he helped me with a few different things. He was very receptive to helping me with a project on the van, trying to get more solar panels. talking about possibly being able to help fab something up. This dude did not just roll back on me. You like that, Tyler? Casual with it, it's alright. It's alright. That shit's so funny. I think it's time, guys. It's 6 o'clock. Yeah, we gotta bail. I have to go shopping and cook dinner and then clean for a while. What am I saying for a while? Jesus. I have to go shopping and clean and cook dinner while I still can. Wow, Mr. Smurf Racing emailed me his map. He told me to DM him to remind him to send me a new map that he created. I never DM'd him. I forgot, as I do. ADHD runs my life. I can't remember fucking anything. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. What a kind guy. He just must have randomly thought of me throughout the day. Sean, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. We're still pretty heavy on the hunt. There's a couple houses now that I'm looking at. I might throw a super low ball offer at that house with the crackhead neighbors. Be like, I'm so sorry, but like, shit's pretty gnarly. I'll put up with some crackhead neighbors if you guys want to sell the house for dirt cheap. Otherwise, I'll wait for one that doesn't have some crackhead neighbors. Adriano, thank you, man. Instinct, thank you for all the love, bro. Victor, thank you for all the love, bro. Carolyn, thank you for the love. Thank you for hanging out in the stream today. Cooper, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse, dude. I think I lost him. Yep. Appreciate you. Sean, appreciate you chilling, man. I think it's time. That's my dream car. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot. I feel like that's the case for a lot of us. We watched Fast and Furious and we were just enamored. We were like, holy crap. I didn't know they made cars so cool looking. Oh, I did find the wallet, Carolyn. Yep. When I was in Colorado, I found the wallet. It was on top of my water tank, under my bed. No clue how it got there. The most ridiculous spot for it to be. Well, that's it. I should probably bail. Appreciate you guys pulling up. We're one follower away from 165 new followers. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd appreciate it. Who will be 165, our final follower? I'll shout you out. I will shout out the last guy. Who shall it be? Hayden, thank you for the follow. Martin Mihaly, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate you. We'll be live tomorrow doing some more sim drifting, sim racing, sim driving in the van. I think that's it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Instinct, thank you so much for the support. Sean's, appreciate you guys being here. Who else? One of the regulars was hanging out in the YouTube chat for quite a while. Who was that? Who was that? Wait, oh damn, did I miss some good comments? I'm sorry, guys. I hate when that happens. I have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath for sale in San Antonio. Only 7 years old. Yeah, dude, no. That's definitely way too much. They have houses for under 10K in Kentucky. Yeah, dude. I found a pretty sweet, shitty little cabin in Kentucky for 25 that I was interested in. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I'm looking for... Who was it? Who was in the YouTube chat hanging out for so long? Vols? Thank you, man. Hunter, thank you for the follow. Carolyn, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys being here. The stream is powered by you guys, man. If it wasn't for you guys pulling up, this wouldn't be shit. It'd be some hobo sitting in the van talking to himself. I mean, that's what it is anyways, but, like, at least it's, you know, you guys make the stream, so I appreciate you guys pulling up, hanging out, the thoughtful comments, the thoughtful conversations. Best type of wheel for drifting? I think an easy answer is anything direct drive. Literally anything direct drive, you'll be set straight. Yo! I'm stuck in the Matrix. What, dude? Who are you? Out of nowhere. I'm stuck in the Matrix with 5 gifted members at the end of the stream. Thank you, man. W in the chat. T-Spike, thank you for the W's. Let's see some W's in the chat for I'm stuck in the Matrix. Dropping 5 gifteds on me right at the end. That shit was close. We did just have a couple super close calls. Damn, bro. Thank you. Shout out, I'm stuck in the Matrix. Dude, great username, by the way. I feel that. That's sick as hell, dude. Right at the end of the stream. Right at the end of the stream. What an absolute legend. Did I lose Tyler? Oh, I lost myself. I lost Tyler and then myself. Alright, we're out. Yep, we're currently house shopping right now. Hit the subscribe and follow button. If you guys want to see tomorrow's live stream, sim drifting, sim racing, and gaming inside the van, and possibly see us buy a house. We're heavy on the house hunt right now, so if you guys hit the sub and follow button right now, you'll be able to pull up to the streams when I'm in a house someday and be like, I followed this guy when he lived in a van. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sell the van. We're still going to travel and stream out of the van, so that's not going anywhere. I just need a home base. I just need a home base is all. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. Appreciate you guys being here. I got to bail, take the dog on a nice walk for sunset. Go to Walmart, buy some food, cook dinner. Ooh, it's cooling off out here with the sunset. And that's it, man. Yeah. Tyler, thank you for hopping on, bro. Good slides. Always appreciate you hopping on. Favorite person to drive with by far, dude. Stay groovy, chat. Good one, Tyler. I like that. Stay groovy. Appreciate you guys being here. Eat some healthy food and make some time to do some shit that you enjoy as soon as you can, dude. Stop it. Stop. Don't say it. Stop it. Appreciate you guys being here, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And thank you for all the support. I appreciate you guys a ton. 90,000 subs on YouTube today. Insane, dude. The countdown is on, bro. We're less than 10,000 subs away from 100,000 subscribers. W Trent, if Trent's still in here, great call out, Vols. Great call out. Is Trent still in here? Trent! Wait, Andrew, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. I'm stuck in the Matrix. Thank you again if you're still in here. Kirk, thank you, bro. That's it. Susie wants you. Whoa, who's Susie? Susie McDonald. Okay, we're out. Have a great night. Appreciate you guys being here. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tyler, have a good night, bro. Thank you again for driving. Peace. Be good to yourself, chap. Be easy.